Well, happy Monday to you. Today is Monday, December 6th, I think. Yep, Monday, December 6th. It's time for our weekly meeting highlights. This week it is to say the one thing to do before dining out, make the most of your budget. Okay, we always start off with how I did on my weight loss. And it's been 2 weeks since I got weighed, that I've weighed myself. If you remember last week, I didn't have batteries for my scale. I did go and buy some batteries for my scale, but I didn't weigh myself, which was a mistake, a major mistake. So I'm very embarrassed, humiliated, disgusted, but I'm not discouraged. I should say that, because I know that I have done better. I know that I can do better, and I know that I will do better. So with that being said, hopefully you're sitting down. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So let's see how I did. Oh my goodness gracious. 8.8 pounds. It just shows you how fast I can lose track of staying on track, how fast I can go off the rails. I don't know how much I gained over Thanksgiving, although that was, like I told you, a lost weekend. I didn't go as crazy this week. I did go crazy. Let's make it clear. I did go crazy, but not as crazy as I did on Thanksgiving weekend. So I think I probably I was thinking I only had a 2-pound gain last weekend. I think I probably had a 3 or 4 pound gain, maybe 5, who knows? But this week my cousin came in, and I am not by any means at all blaming my cousin for my weight gain. Lynn, I am not blaming you in the least, not in the least. I made some very poor food choices. I ate way more than I normally eat, but dropping things on the floor here. But it is what it is. I've seen the number, recognized that it was bad, recognized how fast I can gain weight, which I knew that. But reality check, Sandy. Do not wait till the first of the year, and you have a little bit of going. You need a little bit to get going if you think that you're going to get through the holiday season without a gain. I told you between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, I've never had a gain. So right now, I'm between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day right now, I'm at an 8.8 gain. So I've got quite a steep hill to climb up, but I'm going to get to the top of that hill and get all this weight off. So I weighed 237.6. I'm way into the 30s, so close to the 40s. That was a scare. That was a scare right there in itself. That was like, oh my gosh, that was just enough of a reality check. And now I'm 66.6. And that just shows you, 666. Those are the devil's number. The devil got into me. Be gone, be gone. Because I need to have that gone. I just need to have that gone. Everything about it. The number back into the 60s, the 666, all of it. Shocked the system. Shocked the system. So back on track. Back on track. I haven't eaten anything yet, and look what time it is. I know that's not the right way to do it. But I went Christmas shopping today. They put me in a good mood. Passed up all the candies and cookies and stuff like that. And let me see who's on the phone. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my daughter. Got to talk to my daughter. Anyway, I don't know exactly where I was other than being thoroughly disgusted with my weight gain. But we're going to move past that. Today, it's one thing to do this week is make the most of your budget. Oh my gosh. Definitely need to do that for me. When we say everything is on the menu, we mean everything is on the menu. Okay. No, they don't. I gained 8.8 pounds. I can't go by that philosophy, but we'll see what they have to say. So how do you enjoy your favorite eats and drinks while still reaching your weight loss goals? By planning ahead. I have to tell you that I didn't plan ahead. I really didn't. I did plan ahead in the sense that I knew that what I was going to eat, but I didn't plan ahead on choosing wisely. We'll put it that way. The first step is to visualize your plate before you even sit down to the table. They're talking about eating out, but this would pertain to even eating at home too. We didn't eat any of our meals out. We ate all of our meals in. The only exception being, well, it was a takeout meal. It was pizza. We ordered pizza. And I chose poorly on that because I ate more than I should have. But anyway, the first step is to visualize your plate before you even sit down to the table. Figure out which foods and how much you're going to eat. If you're planning to go out, use the restaurant finder and the WW app to peruse the menu, then pre-track your meal. Now, I do usually do that. I try to figure out what I'm going to have before I go to a certain restaurant. Some of the local restaurants are not like a national chain, but you can look at a national chain restaurant and kind of compare to what you're going to get. Your points are going to be pretty close. They might be a little bit more, they might be a little bit less, but I'm thinking that they're going to be right in the target range of what a regular franchise is going to do. This will help you determine the portion of fries that will work with your burger, or how many points you'll have for dinner after your happy hour margarita. Then enjoy every bite or swig. I'm very fortunate that I don't like wine. Well, I'll drink wine, but I'm not a liquor drinker. Unfortunately, I'm a pop drinker, which is probably more calories because it's a lot more sugar. And I like malts, and shakes, things like that. So, not to say that I can't have them, but I think a chocolate malt is like almost 40 points. So I get 18 in a day. Even with my weeklies, that would be my whole weeklies, just having one chocolate malt. So every once in a while, I think you want to splurge, but I can't afford to splurge anymore this month of December. Try this. Want to enjoy the meals and foods that matter most to you? Plan ahead so you can optimize your weekly personal budgets and keep eating what you want. Focus on a meal that matters to you. Is Sunday brunch your thing, or do you have a birthday party coming up? My cousin makes a really good French toast casserole. I loved it. I used regular bread rather than I could have used my low carb bread, but no, I want her recipe and I want to eat it the way I want to eat it. I knew I was going to have a gain this week. You have to weigh your options, and not everything has to be revolved around food. I so enjoyed my cousin's company, and we went shopping, and we had a good time. We really had a good time. We went out and looked at my son Jimmy's building a house. We went and looked at his house. We sat around and talked. I had a good time all the way around. Obviously, I gained 8.6 pounds? Yeah, 8.8 pounds. So I had a good time for the last 2 weeks. But you know what? That doesn't mean I got a party like that every single week or every single day. So I got that out of my system. Let me see, because I bet you this is not a regular call. I think I got that in. So, nope. I get a lot of spam calls. So anyway, the second thing to do is visualize your plate, which I did. Determine what foods you want to eat and how much of them you want to eat. I didn't visualize my plate other than I want to eat everything. And I can't do that. Pre-track your meal. If I would have pre-tracked my meal, I would have seen how many points it was. It might have laid me back a little bit, reined me in, as they say. But I didn't do that, and I should have. Manage your leftover points. Make the most of the remaining personal points in your weekly budget. Earn a few or I have 0-point foods if needed. Now, in the previous weeks, I have been adding up my extra foods. I've been eating more vegetables, drinking more water, getting a little bit more movement in. So I was earning extra points. But I have to say, I'm having some teeth issues, so my tongue keeps hitting. TMI, I know, but one of my fillings broke off, and so I have a sharp tooth, and my tongue keeps hitting it. So every time I kind of slur my words, it's because the tongue has hit that little thing. I have to make a dentist appointment. Not that you needed to know that, but I just wanted to explain that I know I'm talking a little funny. You don't realize that your tongue is moving around as much until you start talking, and then you keep hitting the little chip of a filling. Anyway, forgot what I was saying. Like I said, I have in the past saved up my points, saved up my extra things so that I could enjoy my food. I didn't do that this past week, and it showed on the scale. Let's just say it showed on the scale. I'm going to do way better this week. I know I will. Dive a little deeper. Around here, we're all about balancing foods that matter the most while staying within your budget. You've probably heard us say everything is on the menu, and we really mean it. That's because with the Personal Points program, it's actually created to be actually livable. Want an arsenal of tools to work your budget to do just that? Lean towards your individualized 0-point food list and earn your personal points and take advantage of rollovers and weeklies. Like I said, I did that the previous couple weeks. I didn't do it these last 2 weeks. But the previous to that, I did. And who's to know? Maybe I would have even had a bigger gain. I don't know. I just know that I don't want to do that again. I'm going the wrong way, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I definitely am going to be back on track right now, and I know that I'm going to do better. And now I got to work my way back to the 20s. I was so proud of myself when I get into the 20s, and then I sabotaged myself again. No one to blame, just me. I made the choices. Nobody held me down and shoved food down my throat. The recipe is for chocolate fudge cookie bites, which do look very good. 2 points on my plan, but I'm not going to have it. No. So I am going to leave the description of it at the end of the video. I'll do a screenshot of it, and you can see how to make it. It's cooking spray, sugar, unsweetened cocoa powder, butters, applesauce, vanilla, flour, baking powder. I think I've made this before, now that I'm seeing the ingredients. I really do. 1 cookie per serving. 2 points for 1 cookie. That's not too bad, but I'm sure the cookies aren't that big. But anyway, not a good week for me weight-wise. 8.8 gain, 66.6 total loss. 237.6 is what I weighed this morning. So I promise I'm going to do better. I'm making a promise to myself because you know what? I don't like breaking promises, and if I break a promise to myself, that's even, well, it's not worse, but it's bad. It's bad to break a promise, and I don't like breaking promises. So I'm going to do better. I promise. Tune in next week and see, because I'm not going to lose the whole 8.8, but I'm hoping that I'm going to lose at least 3 of it. That's my goal. Losing at least 3 of the 8 pounds that I gained. Almost 9. Let's just say 9. We might as well just say 9. So, but if you're new to my channel, I do better. I really do better. So give me a chance. But hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Stay safe. And hopefully I'll see you next week. If not, I'll see you on my daily vlog. I promise I'm going to do better. So thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your encouragement. Am I the only one struggling at Christmas time here? I usually don't struggle as bad as I am now, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. Last year would have been a reason with the way the year was, but this has been a fairly good year. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on, but let me know how you guys are doing. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys soon.